Newcastle rule out 4 Steve Bruce replacements with sacking expected this week. Newcastle aren't expected to move for Antonio Conte, Eddie Howe, Brendan Rodgers or Rafa Benitez when it comes to replacing Steve Bruce, according to reports. The 60-year-old has been in charge ever since 2019. But, with the two now flushed with cash, he's expected to lose his job imminently. Newcastle are now under new ownership. It was confirmed on Thursday that the Mike Ashley era was no more, with the two now under the control of Saudi Prince Mohammed bin Salman. And, immediately, change is expected. According to the Daily Mail, Newcastle are primed to relieve Bruce of his duties after 2 difficult years in charge of the club. Having previously managed Sunderland, the appointment of the 60-year-old was always going to be a gamble. But Bruce has never taken Newcastle on, especially given the strides they made during Benitez's spell at the helm. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz. The publication states that Graham Jones is likely to take charge of their first game of the new era, which is against Tottenham next Sunday. And when it comes to a permanent replacement, Newcastle have discarded 3 possible options. It's stated that Conte isn't a candidate at the current moment in time, despite the Italian's obvious appeal. He's established himself as one of the best managers in world football over the past decade, working wonders at Juventus, Chelsea and Inter Milan. But Conte won't be hired at the current moment in time. Don't miss Ronaldo may block Man United from hiring Conte. Conte's comments on Tottenham job with Nuno under fire. Latest Guendouzi antics show Arsenal were right to sell former Bournemouth boss. Howe is also unlikely to be considered, despite the Englishman being available following his departure in 2020. And it's stated that Newcastle won't be going after Benitez, too. He was arguably the Toon's greatest manager since Sir Bobby Robson, helping bring solidarity to the club during his 3-year stint in charge. But, having just taken over from Carlo Ancelotti at Everton, he isn't expected to be pursued. Newcastle chief Amanda Staveley has privately admitted Benitez is a non-starter, despite his popularity. And, regarding Rodgers, his lack of availability also means he won't be taking over on Tyneside. Who they go after remains to be seen. But Newcastle want a top manager, once capable of overseeing this new era and bringing the glory days back. Staveley has admitted she wants the club to compete for the Premier League title, insisting they deserve to be top of the league. Newcastle United deserves to be top of the Premier League, she told Sky Sports. We want to get there. It will take time, but we will get there. We're proud to be part of the Premier League. It's an incredibly competitive league, which we love. Premier League football is the best in the world, and Newcastle United is the best team in the world. We want to see it get those trophies, obviously. At top of the Premier League, in Europe, but to get trophies means patience.